going.
Wow, we're finally here and things are beginning to happen. Many decisions have been made and many are yet to come. But join us today as we begin to make our dream a reality and we build our lakefront home in Logan Martin Lake. We're going to share with you the concept pictures of the house we've chosen, and we'll do a virtual walkthrough and request your help to make our dreams even better. Thank you.
But first, we're going to show you the picture of the lot that we're building on, this beautiful lot, and we're just so excited to have you with us on this journey. And as you can imagine, building a new home, especially on a lakefront lot, is very challenging. We've already come up with so many different challenges, but one of the bigger challenges we are going to have is the design aspects of the home, because as most of you know, Joe and I have very differing design aesthetics. So later in this video, we are going to play a game of this or that, because we've already chosen a couple of design elements. And of course, they're very differing. So we need your help in helping us choose this or that.
But welcome to our channel, Retirement in Color. I'm Joe.
And I'm Tracy. And our channel is about retiring early, selling our home in Arizona, and moving across the country and building a new home on a lake in Alabama. So we're so glad to have you here with us. And please consider subscribing so you can follow along with us on each step of the journey.
First, let's take a look at the lot and how the house will be placed on the lot. Here we can see a picture how we've angled the lot so we get the western exposure so we can see those beautiful sunsets. And we have room. You can see, if you look closely at this, you can see where the septic drainage fields will be. And this week we should hear back from our builder, who has the health department coming out one more time to make sure everything is set as it should be, so that once we've started construction, there should be no more hiccups.
This is what the house will look like, though we haven't really decided on the color yet. We may have our daughter run this through Photoshop so we can play around with the different colors and help us finalize it. The home is 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, 2,086 square feet. And what drew us to this particular floor plan was the orientation of most of the rooms facing the lake. I also love the butler's pantry that's off the kitchen. And then Joe will have his own office that's shown in that flex space, and I'll have a craft room in bedroom number 3. There will also be an unfinished room built over the garage. This will be for the game room, and instead of the bathroom in this picture, we're going to have a full wet bar. We would really like to have this room finished, but with construction prices today, unfortunately it isn't in the budget, but this will give Joe a nice big project to work on. So let's go ahead and look through some of the pictures of what the model for this home looks like. And of course, we will be customizing the finishes in this home to meet the needs of what we like.
Look at the porch and entryway here. We love the wood embellishments, but we're not sure how they're going to weather. So we're going to have to get that question answered before we move further. But let's look now at the entryway from the inside looking out. And this is your first glimpse inside the house. We enjoy very much the trade ceilings and the crown molding depicted here, and have made sure that our builder is in line with us and going to provide this level of finishes. We have an allotment to pick the door that we like. Well, we both are okay with this door. We both have varying different tastes on what is better. Tracey is a more contemporary person than myself, being more traditional. So this brings us to where we need your help. In the comments, we're going to have you pick which door you like better. Let's first show you what I picked. This is a traditional look, in my opinion. It's very welcoming. Will allow some light to come through, but still provide a level of privacy, and sets a statement for the manner in which we're building our home.
Here is the door that I like. This one takes on a more modern style with clean lines and a squared off knob. And I like the frosted glass that will give us the light, yet also give us the privacy. So this is where we need your help. Let us know in the comments which door you prefer. All you have to do is type in A if you like Joe's door and B if you like my door.
As we continue our tour, we saw the entryway to that office. Well, this is the office. It will have the furnishings for a standard traditional office with an electrical outlet in the middle of the floor under the desk, so you don't have to trip on wires. We'll also have the networking for the house in here, as well as a small library. And then around the corner from the office, we have the guest room, which will be well appointed for when our friends and family visit, and we hope that they will come visit, as who doesn't need a day on the lake, a little fishing trip, or some of the beautiful sunsets that this home and this lake have to offer. So we look forward to those visits in the very near future.
This is the craft room, and the window along the lakeside will be much larger, and under the window it will have a full row of cabinets and a desk area in the middle of the cabinets to help me accommodate my many crafts. I am also envisioning possibly to put some kind of island in the center that I could use as a workstation and perhaps a cutting table. So this room and the guest room are joined by a hallway with a guest bath in the center.
This is our great room. This shows the living room with a fireplace looking into the kitchen. We also have an outlet in the middle of the floor to accommodate power recliners or lighting. Also note all the electrical outlets along the walls and the recessed lighting that are included in the blueprints. We've made some changes along the back wall to increase the number of windows and to better take advantage of the views of the lake. Here's another view of the living room and kitchen. The color of the walls is yet to be decided, as well as the ceiling fans. And then if we look here, we'll see that our large screen TV will be above the fireplace with a conduit that will lead from behind the wall into the cabinets so that we can have our high fidelity equipment.
We agree on the subway tile for the backsplash, but I don't like the dark grout and may want to have a textured tile. The color of the island I'm leaning towards is a dark brown with white cabinets in the back and black fixtures. The countertop pictured here is a little too busy for our taste, and we will most likely choose a more whiter color. The picture here shows the butler's pantry off to the side, which I love. The microwave can go back there, along with my many other appliances. And here is another picture of the butler's pantry. This is located between Joe's office and the garage, but we will have a pass-through cabinet door that opens to the garage so we can bring our groceries directly into the pantry above the wine fridge. And this picture includes the dining area and leads us into our other This or That, in which we need your help, where we have to pick our entryway light, the two lights above the island, and the light over the kitchen table.
In keeping with the thought of a man's home as his castle, I have chosen these traditional fixtures for accent and illumination. The one on the left for inside and outside of the entryway, the two bell-shaped fixtures for over the island, and finally the classic chandelier for over the dining room table.
This is the modern lighting that I like. There is something about the round globe shape that is really drawing me in. I love the cascading lights for the foyer, and then the three globes for above the island, and then lastly, the metal globe for over the dining table. So here is where we need your help. Type in the comments below C if you like Joe's selection of lights, or D if you like my selection of lights. And if you don't like either of our choices and prefer the ones that were shown in the model pictures, then go ahead and type E.
We won't judge you on your choice or hold it against you in any way if you don't agree with either one of us. I know Tracey will probably win because she's already proven herself to have impeccable taste since she chose me. Another quick view of those farmhouse lights in case you wanted a reminder. And then this is our master bedroom. We'll be adding an Arcadia door to enhance our views and access to the lake, as well as a doggy door and an even larger window. Also want to note that in this room, as well as all bedrooms and the craft room, we will have carpet versus the plank flooring because nobody wants to touch that cold floor in the morning with their bare feet. And we also want to call attention to some of the other features in this room, like the trade ceilings and the recessed dimmable lighting, because that's what drew us to this floor plan.
Here is a little peek at our huge master closet. It's funny because a lot of the homes that we looked at in Alabama had wire shelving in the closet, which I hated. So I love that we will be having this wood shelving. Here is one of several views of the ensuite off the master bedroom. The cabinets and countertop will most likely match the kitchen and be the darker brown on the bottom with the white countertops. And we may replace one of the counters with a sit-under vanity, and we will definitely be replacing the mirrors with modern LED backlit mirrors.
We will definitely be replacing the standard tub here with a jetted bathtub. We'll also have to take time to pick the new tiles for this bathroom, and we'll probably replace that frosted window with clear glass because our nearest neighbors on this side are a quarter of a mile away, and this will give us views of the lot and the lake from within the bathroom. We also have the entryway to the garage pictured here. Behind that, those lockers is the laundry room where we'll have a pass-through cabinet that leads from the laundry room to the master closet, making it simpler to distribute clean and dirty laundry back and forth so we don't have to haul it all the way through the house. That's one of the nice things about building a custom home is you can add these little embellishments to make it truly your own. Then, like I say, I like the look of this mudroom, but it may change as we evolve this plan just a little bit more.
The stairs in the prior picture lead up to this room, and this is the room that is over the garage. It won't be finished in our build, so now Joe has a nice big project ahead of him. This, when it's done, will be the billiards room and the full wet bar.
We will also be building a boathouse. There will be a wheelchair accessible concrete ramp from the house to the boathouse ramp. The boathouse ramp will then extend about 60 feet into the lake to get us to year-round water. There'll also be a locking cabinet on the dock, as well as a boat lift. Additionally, the Superman and Spider-Man that were in our game room in Arizona will be mounted above the entryways to the boathouse so that when we drive in, they will welcome us home.
In addition to the house, we have a large portion of the property which is in the 100-year floodplain, so we can't build a livable structure there, but we envision a gazebo and perhaps some hammocks and a garden. So we hope you enjoyed this virtual tour with us and look forward to hearing your comments and sharing this journey with you.
So that's what we're building. And with any luck, the build will actually start this week or next week. What's happening, our builders having the health department come out one more time to review the septic permit to make sure that with the new placement of the home, that there's plenty of room for the septic system, the drainage fields, the reserve drainage fields, the house. And once he's dotted all the T's and crossed the I's, construction will start and there should be no more hiccups.
And we are officially retired. We are starting on our second week of retirement, and we will be doing an upcoming video on reflections of newly retired people, things that happened to us during the week, or things that we've done, or things that we may not have thought of, or things that we are thinking of. And also, our home has not sold yet, so if you want to see the story behind that, about the challenges we're having about selling our home, then make sure you watch this video here. And in the meantime, we will see you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.